Now let us begin with the very first chapter of the Charaka Samhita. Let me first introduce this chapter, the Deerghanjiviteeya Adhyaya, which means the chapter on longevity. The name itself carries a powerful message that Ayurveda is not just about living, but about living long and living well. This chapter begins by asking an important question. Why should one live a long life? The answer is that a healthy and long life is the path to achieving the four great goals of human existence: dharma, living with virtue and duty; artha, earning and managing wealth; kama, seeking joy and fulfillment; and finally, moksha, finding liberation and peace. Without health, none of these can truly be achieved. The chapter then lays down the foundation of Ayurveda by explaining what it really is, what its purpose is, and how it works. It introduces the concept of the three bodily energies or doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, which govern our health, as well as the two mental forces, rajas and tamas, that influence our mind. When these are out of balance, illness appears, and when they are in harmony, we enjoy health. The text also describes the principles of similarity, Samanya, and dissimilarity, Vishesha, which help explain how food, lifestyle, and medicine can either increase or reduce certain qualities in the body. It goes further to explain how medicines are classified, and it provides lists of herbs, animal products, and minerals that can be used in cleansing therapies to remove impurities, and pacification therapies to calm and balance the body. Ayurveda, it says, is not the work of one person alone. It is the knowledge of the whole community, or loka. Patients, healers, and thinkers all share their experiences, stories, and discoveries. These are then tested, reasoned with, and written down in scriptures, Shastra. Once written, the wisdom returns to the people again, guiding their health and lives. This cycle between community and scripture keeps Ayurveda alive. If this exchange stops, knowledge becomes lifeless and is lost to history. Deerghanjiviteeya Adhyaya is like the opening of a great journey into Ayurveda. It begins by telling us about the origin, definition, and scope of this science. From this perspective, the chapter explains the emergence of Ayurveda, Ayurveda Vatarana. Life, Ayu itself, is seen in four ways. Sukhayu, a happy and healthy life; Dukkhayu, an unhappy life; Hitayu, a life lived in harmony with nature and others; and Ahitayu, a harmful life, full of conflict and disharmony. This shows that health is not just about the body. It includes the mind, society, and environment too. The chapter also explains key ideas that form the pillars of Ayurveda: the principles of similarity, Samanya, and dissimilarity, Vishesha, the study of substances, Dravya Samgraha, the qualities of body and mind, the causes of disease, the importance of taste, Rasa, the 6 types of taste, and the nature of the material world. It even begins listing the great treasure of medicinal substances that Ayurveda uses. Because a physician must know his materials well, this chapter gives a clear classification of all medicines. Everything in the world is divided into 3 groups: substances that maintain health, substances that cure disease, and substances that harm health. The first 2 groups are described in detail, coming from 3 main sources: animals, plants, and minerals. Plant-based medicines are further grouped by their parts: roots, fruits, bark, or latex, and each is matched to its use, whether for cleansing therapies like vamana, emesis, virechana, to purgation, or basti, enema. Even uncommon substances like the 5 types of salt and 8 types of animal urine are described here, along with their special uses. The chapter also gives practical advice. Beginners in Ayurveda should learn from local villagers, forest dwellers, and herders who know the plants of their land. But Charaka strongly warns against quackery. A half-educated physician is dangerous, and one who cheats a helpless patient commits a sin. The best doctor, according to Charaka, is the one who knows the properties of every medicine, its correct use, and how to treat each patient with wisdom and compassion. In the end, this first chapter stands as a foundation, a beginner's guide to Ayurveda. It does not just teach the science of healing, it shows the principles of living long, living wisely, and living in harmony with the world.